what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Here's James. And again, the Lakers, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Branham passes to MP. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Christie's checked in for Vincent. And a peek at the NBA's best at the three-point line. MP, number 1.
He's a shooter that defenses 100% have to go out and guard.
Lakers trail by 21. James, outside. Back to Russell. He takes it in. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Vanderbilt, he's scoreless. James, outside. Russell from outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Man, they've been quite a team to watch this season. Check out this stat. Their point differential, plus 12 this season.
I mean, you got to go back to the early 70s Lakers, Bucks, and the 95-96 Bulls teams to compare what this group has accomplished this season. This team has the makings of one of the most dominant seasons we've ever seen.
The Lakers have gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. It's an even 3-on-3 break from outside the arc. They get it back. Tries again. And Wembanyama lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Christie. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Davis with a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away. He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Outside Russell. Davis with a screen on Jones. Pass to Davis. To win the run. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now Davis. Outside Russell. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And he gets the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Jones, the pass to MP. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Nice motion on MP's jumper. A little work, it could get even better.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Reeves. Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Russell from outside. The rebound by MP.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, He seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Inside, here's Reeves. It's good. Reeves has got 9.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
MP, that one's good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Spurs opening up a huge gap. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert.
Next up, Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for the Lakers, Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Fires, high post. San Antonio with a rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
On the mark with the 15-footer. MP's got 32 points.
Hey, they are really exploiting openings in the mid-range. 10 straight points from that area.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills. And we're seeing it right now.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's MP. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Wembanyama against James. Back to Hachimura. The 3 is up. The Lakers with another miss. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's MP. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. MP's got 39.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Hachimura, the pass to Reeves. Davis, a screen. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Here's MP. They get the rebound. Jones, the pass to MP. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Johnson drops it in. Johnson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And what an athlete Johnson is. Fantastic at using his vertical to make an impact on the offensive glass.
Davis, a screen. And here's Reeves outside. And it's MP with a rebound.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And there's the drive. And it's in there. MP's got 41.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
On the wing, MP. Here's the three. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 6 assists now in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Oh, didn't think that was going in. James has got 8.
That's the competitive fire that burns with LeBron James. He's happy to come right back with one of his own.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Christie comes in for Hachimura, and Vincent is subbed in for Reeves. Vincent outside. Christie passes to Vanderbilt. Here's Vincent. No made baskets yet. 5 to shoot. From the high post. Here's Davis. MP with the block.
Love the defensive stand by MP right there. Got the position he needed and sent it back.
Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Jones finds MP. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. No good with the triple. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. To the inside. Stolen by Wembanyama. Jones against Russell. Jones misses. Fires from way outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's San Antonio.
Help him out!
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Victor Wembanyama is out there with MP. Then it's Keldon Johnson. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Branham in at the 2. That's the San Antonio 5.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
Here's Russell. There's the drive. Count that one.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Baseline jumper. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
James, a screen on Jones. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
For For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's MP. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, that's a big-time make by MP. Drew the foul and stayed focused on the hoop.
Free throw no good from MP. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
And the Lakers call time here. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Reddish comes in for Christie.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Reddish finds Russell. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
MP no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Back to James from deep. Rebounded by Branham. Branham's got 4 rebounds now. MP against Reddish. Here's MP. Pass to Johnson. Here's MP. And again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Russell driving to the basket. Rebound by San Antonio. Jones with the ball. Check by James. Count it. Good.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Vincent. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Out to James. Here's Vanderbilt. Rebounded by the Spurs. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. With the fadeaway. And the shot no good, a bit short. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
MP looking around. Outside Jones. 4-3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
To the middle. Here's James. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. MP, the pass to Johnson. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Vanderbilt. And the basket by MP.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the 2-man game.
Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Jones finds MP. Fade away. He got it again. Sensational.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Well, this 4-game season series promises to be an exciting one. And tonight, they grab the early lead going up 1-0 against Los Angeles.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP. Another one falls! Amazing!
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Fires for three. And it's good! He hits another one!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher-scoring games ever. It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
MP shot is off. Now Los Angeles with it. Down low. And book it for Vanderbilt.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
MP outside. Hits yet again! Wow!
That score moving him clear into 3rd all time for scoring.
Well, you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961 and Kobe Bryant now in his sights. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Only 2 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly.
Yet another bucket!
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
And that score moves him into 2nd place for most points in a game.
And with 81 in the rear view, he is only Wilt's.
Welcome into the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We've got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were 7th man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough.
Oh.
You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here, but there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
How many points did MP have?